Hey everyone, my name's Avey. Welcome to Gunsmith part 21 with the M700 and the M1911A1 on patch 13.5. This one's the only one that has two guns that you need to hand in, but they're pretty easy, both of them, so don't worry about it. Before we get into the parts though, as a quick reminder, if you like the video please leave a like, if you dislike it you can leave a dislike, and if you don't want to miss the last part after this, consider subscribing. First of all, go over to the flea market, type in model 700, buy the one that's sold by Peacekeeper. After that, buy the Gen 3 chassis. Then type in my ad and buy the FD pistol grip. It might be sold out on the flea market all the time like it was for me, and so after 20 minutes of refreshing I remembered that the RSAS, whichever way you get it, actually spawns with one, so I just took one off there, so that's actually an option if you have one. After that, type in Gen 3 key mod and buy the handguard. Then type in Colt carbine buffer and buy the buffer tube. After that, it's the DS150 stock. It doesn't matter which one, just pick the one that's cheaper for you. Then type in mod star X rail mount and buy the mount. Then type in wave 7.62 and buy the muzzle brake. And for it, buy the Wave QD sound suppressor. Then type in Era-TAC 34mm and buy the ring scope mount. Then type in 5-25 and buy the Schmidt & Bender scope. Now for the pistol parts, type in M1911A1 and buy the one that's being sold by Peacekeeper. After that, type in Legend grip and buy the Legend grip for it. Next up, the Anarchy Outdoors muzzle brake. Then type in NC Star trigger and buy the trigger guard mount. And finally, lastly, our beloved tactical blue laser. After you have all those parts, right click your M700 and click edit preset. First of all, you're going to want to take out the magazine. Then you want to change over the stock to the Mod X Gen 3. After that, for the pistol grip, put on the Myad. Then on the stock part, you want to put the carbine buffer tube. And on it, the DS150 stock, whichever color you bought. Then on top, put the Mod X rail. Then on top of that, you want to put the Era-TAC scope mount. Make sure to get the one that's 34mm. And then inside of it, you want to put the 5-25 Schmidt & Bender scope. Next up, for the handguard, you want to put the Mod X handguard again. Then for the muzzle, you want to put the Wave 7.62. And on top of that one, you want to put the Wave QD suppressor. And that's it for the M700 part of this build. These are the stats you should be looking for. Click assemble in the top left, back out, right click on your M1911, click edit preset. First off, at the bottom, put the trigger guard mount. And on it, put the tactical blue laser. Then, at the back, change the pistol grip over to the American Legend. And at front, you want to put the Anarchy Outdoors muzzle brake. And that's everything for the M1911. These are the stats you should be looking for. Click assemble in the top left. Once you have both of those guns assembled, and with the check marks, go over to mechanic, hand them both in, and I'll see you in part 22.